What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks, and we back in the building, you feel me? It's True Talks, cause True Talks, alright? Let's get straight right into it. So you already know, man, Saturday night was definitely an important game for the Nets, especially since, they were on a 4-game losing streak, right? They lost back-to-back games versus the Bucks. Then they also, they lost as well to the Portland Trailblazers before that. And then they lost to the Mavericks, right, on Thursday. So they had to redeem themselves, break the skid. Everyone's trying to talk about the worry, and all this type of stuff, which, I guess is valid, you know what I'm saying? But they're still not fully healthy. They're still not 100%, and they're missing a bulk of their 100% in Harden, right? And, then they're still on the road, and they face the Nuggets, and just what it looks like, a 21-point comeback. You know what I'm saying? My goodness, man. Where your gums at? Keep talking. Keep talking, man. I told y'all, man. A lot of it was lack of intensity. A lot of it was, they say they can't, the Nets can't turn it on. The Nets can't do this. The Nets can't do that. And they can't do this. They can't do that. But like I'm here to say, the Nets definitely, you know what I mean? They definitely can turn it on. Like they say, most teams can't turn it on. And this just proves to you, like you've seen literally the tale of two halves. You've seen in a game, they just turned it on just like that in the blink of an eye. So what more do you think they're going to do come playoff time? What more do you think they could do? Like people say, I don't believe in turn it on. You could turn it on. If you have that caliber of players, you can turn it on. Now, other teams with a lot of mixed match parts and stuff like that and a lot of no IQ and, not all world ability, maybe it's harder to turn it on. But there's still a level of turn on that every team has. It's just what level of turn on can you really turn it on to? Is it potent level to now where it's championship level? Is it potent level to now it's just for 2 games, 5 games, or just for, you're at home that you turn it on? You know what I'm saying? In the series, what is it? What is your turn on level? What is the meter? Where does it end? Where does it start? Where does it begin? And where does it die down? Right? So that turn on meter you could see for the Nets is going to be a high level turn on. Like this turn on that they did was an elite turn on, but because you even seen this with Golden State teams. Obviously, Golden State teams have won championships, so you get why they even don't turn it on to start because they already know the end all when they know if we turn it on, it's over, right? But that kind of sentiment, that kind of feeling, as much as they haven't won a ring together, they know what they have on their team. They know who is who. They know the caliber. So that kind of still is in your psyche. We could just turn on at any time. So that sometimes you're going to get lackluster, not paying attention to detail, lackluster defense, not locked in, etc., etc. And this game was KD. He made them start the lock-in, right? KD and Nicole. Obviously, Nash been saying it all the time, lock in. What are we doing? This, that, and the third. So sometimes it's on the players, on one player to kind of actually buy in or determine or show you that the coach's words or listen to the coach's words and actually apply it. And KD did that at first. KD was the first one to do that, and that trickled down to everyone else. And I'll show you more as we go on. But you know what I mean? The Nuggets didn't have Gordon, Aaron Gordon, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, this definitely was an important battle because you don't want to go on a 5-game losing streak. You want to break the stride, change the momentum of your team, and we locking in. And if we lock in, it's over. Bad first half, obviously they weren't locked in. That's the thing. When you have so much talent, you just come into the games, and just by your talent alone, you'll be up, and then all you have to do is lock in for the last 5 minutes done in the fourth, and then you win even by 10. And that's what they were doing. But sometimes, on the other hand, especially with his all-world ability in the NBA and shooting and just potent skill at an all-time high in the NBA, you can go down 10, you can go down 20 real quick, and you have to lock in even faster than you would want to lock in or that you would have to lock in. So that's kind of what transpired for the Nets early on. So let's go into that context because I give it that context. Let's go straight right into it, boy. So the Nets were down as much as 21 in this game. Start the third, they're down 15, and second half, they turn this shit on right now. Turn that switch defensively, offensively, and just like that, that's got to go. That's a bucket. You better love it. That's Blake. Shit I can eat. I got a plate. Come on now. What are we doing here? Lock up. As you can see defensively, what are we doing here? Just look into the attention to detail and how their just intensity on defense is higher now. Look at that. Okay, great defense. Good block. Good block, KD. Pay attention, man. Let's watch this right here as we pause. Look right here, all right? Pay attention to KD. So you can see KD to start the game or to start the half, he actually matched up with MPJ. You can see he's like, enough of that shit. enough is enough. MPJ took this game seriously. KD's basically his idol, and he's like, I want to put in work. He had 21 in the first half, and then he only had ended up with 28 to end the game because KD actually switched out on him and said, I'm going to guard him. And he's paying attention to detail. He's not just guarding him. You're going to see him fight through screens. You're going to see him try and not switch as much and actually just pay attention to just guarding MPJ and try and be on him and have length and pad him and lock him up at all times. So you can see KD is taking control. He's taking leadership. You know what I'm saying? Leadership isn't always just yelling on the court and talking and all that type of stuff. It's leading by example. It's doing the things, taking matters into your own hands, guarding up, scoring, whatever the case is, whatever necessary to win. And you can see KD's trying to do that and send a message. Now this makes everybody else lock in defensively, and they're all locked in just from this little move right here and KD locking in. And you can see how he's locked in because watch, they're going to gap more. They're going to stunt more. They're going to just help each other more. It's not an island. See? Block right there, and then again another one, and then look, and then block right there. Continuous effort, secondary, third effort. You get what I'm saying? That's that tight. That's that ability. And then Kyrie right here hits you with the in and out, and that's a blow by my goodness. And stop on the dime, give you 2 cents change, still has the poise to continue. Boom, boom. My goodness, boy. That's what elite looks like. Still has the focus, still has the poise, everything. Doesn't complain about the foul, even though that was a foul. And then right here, look at KD again. You can see right here that when the screen's coming, you can see Kyrie goes under the screen. He's trying to stay attached to MPJ because, again, Capalzo's not going to pull in the gaps, so you can get away with that. Look right there. Fights through the screen. You can see he's like, nope, I'm going to lock into MPJ. I'm going to cancel their sets. I'm going to cancel him. Once I cancel him, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And then you see that set right there gets canceled. They can't even use him. They have to go to the third, the fourth option. Then look right here on the off ball, on the backside, on the weak side. You can see, okay, KD. You can see the back screen by Joe Harris's man. Joe Harris picks him up. KD's like, go pick up that man. We still good. We all switch everything. That's good. Right here, I'm going to try and take MPJ. You see right here, normally it'd be a switch. But KD's like, nope, I'm fighting through. Get through, Bruce. Get through, Bruce. These guys don't have pulling the gaps ability right now like that. So then you can get away with, even it's a 1-2 time delay. Get back. You see? D sound. And you can see attention to detail, locked in, intensity, everything. Just like that. When I move, you move. My goodness, just like that. Kyrie, get buckets. You know how I be. Faku. Horns down 35. Horns down 35. So, obviously, that's between the 3 and the 5. MPJ and Jokic at the elbows, right? With a curl screen. So, you can see KD clearly has MPJ. And right there, Faku sets the screen. And Kyrie's supposed to pick up MPJ, pick up KD's man. But see right here, Kyrie's out of position. He's out of position because he was playing under. He didn't expect the curl like that. So, because he made a mistake, now Blake is supposed to absolve or correct the mistake by now picking up on MPJ on the curl screen. But in Griffin's head, he's thinking, you know what? And this is the little details that people don't pay attention to or don't understand. These things that's why you have to be locked in at all times on everything and basically understand when do I release my assignment and adhere to what's at hand, or stick to my assignment and adhere to what I'm supposed to do, right? So Blake, what he's supposed to be doing is staying on Jokic at all times. Don't try and switch. Don't do nothing. Same with KD. They're both trying to stay on those guys at all times. So now because Jokic has been staying, even through the screens, he's been gapping or covering, but his main priority is Jokic. They don't want a baby. They don't want a mismatch at any time. But now Jokic has to break that and actually read and react and just contest and pick up MPJ on the curl. See? He's thinking, someone's going to get there or whatever. And you can see that's why all 3 of them right now are talking to each other, trying to communicate. Kyrie's like, yo, you gotta pick up Blake. And they're just talking amongst each other that he's got to push up. I'm under. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you can see that right there. This is the little things that people don't pay attention to, right? You got to be locked in at all times. You can see KD fights through the screen. No switch everything. See? Good cutoff, good ability. Right there, Blake. And then they call a foul. Rebound, D sound. But, see, that's the KYP that you got to pay attention to. My fault. God damn. So you can see, obviously, you didn't want to foul right there. And that's one of their weaknesses, too, is fouling. And you can see KD, good defense. Great up and under. Great defense, but good stop on the dime. Give you 2 cents change up, and I go under. Killing him without the thunder, pun intended. Anyways, you already know. That's what, you just got to lock that up. But KD right there could have mono, but he's like, no, let's run what's working. Blake is hot. Put it into PG's hands and, do the pick pop or what? Sag off. That's bucket. You can't do that. You already know, man. And you can see KD's amp. See, that's right there. You know, that's playing within the flow. KD could easily get 60 whenever, but, you know, he's playing within the flow, understanding, being a leader. Pick and pop, blow by. You already know. Right there, just killing Jokic. Doing what Jokic does to other teams, Blake's doing to other teams. Just like that 6-point game in a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye. And you see how they turn it on, intensity on the defensive end. And obviously, it translates to the offensive end. You can see Mike Malone's looking, and he's like, bruh, god damn, this team is disgusting. Like, that's just like that. The reaction of coaches and players always tell you who's who. Don't listen to me. They're just like that. Good gap and recover. And then right here, you see Kyrie doubles. And look right here. Pay attention, right? We pause right here. And look at KD. Pay attention to KD. KD right now is obviously his intensity and his alert and his locked in ability right now is high. He's locked in. So right now he's going to swing and he's going to help. He's going to rotate, you know, for the double and read and react. But right here, he has to pay attention and he has to time this perfectly. He can go to Facu, which he's about to do, but he has to go right when the pass is released because if he goes too early, it's a problem. You can't go too early. You can't go too late. So it's a perfect timing issue right here with Cade, and this is how you know he's locked in, right? He's going to wait for the pass because if he goes too early, that's a pass right there in the back door to Jermichael, and you know Jokic has vision. Any other person, maybe you go early and whatever, but like Jokic has vision. You got to be very precise with Jokic. You can't just go too early and make no IQ decisions. So KD right now has to wait for Jokic to choose who he's going to pass to and then react and then go. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know KD's locked in. Bruce Brown, everybody's locked in. They're shading, they're gapping, recover, they're helping each other. Great team defense is what it is to win championships. So you see KD reads it and he runs. Even Bruce Brown reads it and runs, but he's in the gap and plays the gap. Kyrie now goes back and plays the gap. Everyone's in the gap and everyone read and react. Look right here. See? Shading. Bruce trying to let him go to push off Kyrie, but nope. And then even then gets back in time contest. Everything's right there. And then right there normally would be a backdoor for MPJ. But Kyrie plays the gap. Harris plays the gap. Blake plays the gap. And then they go back. See? So you can't make that pass. It's not there. It looks like it's there, but it's not there. Everyone's helping each other. Great team defense. You already know what's the sequence. Right here in the pump fake. Watch right here. Kyrie and Joe Harris. They both cut at the same time. And look at Kyrie. Reads. Look at him. In the motion. That's so hard. In the motion, the flow of thing. He redirects his steps into like a football route and fakes the cut in the split second where he realizes Joe Harris is cut in. And then right here, look, as you pause, you see that head fake, that catch in the shooting pocket. Looks like he's shooting, plus the threat of the ability, plus because he's nice like that. Jokic is going to now have to pick up and have to attend to that. You know what I'm saying? And then that creates an option. Split. See? Right here, had to pick up split. And then right there, split second. Reads Facu coming. And then, my goodness, does a Euro on time, on dime. My goodness. This guy is different, man. Wow, Harris is curling, so that's even a tray ball too if you want to. But look at this. The split, my goodness. Split second decision making. Read and react IQ, that's what I do. Sees him coming and then changes his steps. Bruh. Woo! That's disgusting, man. In stride. People don't pay attention to that. You actually have to place the ball perfectly so you don't travel and you have your good gather in your footsteps. My goodness. Kyrie, you know how I be. My goodness. Buckets. Please don't fry me. And right here, you can see Kyrie didn't switch to Facu, right? He didn't go back and continue on his man. He kind of switched. And you can see KD and Kyrie communicate. Yep, switch. Yep, perfect. Even though it's too late, KD gets there in time and covers ground. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Rebound, you know, these sound. Bruh, they're going to get faster with that, but that's team defense. Hey, let me have this. He wants the ball right now. MPJ's letting Jokic know. Give me the rock. I'm ready. It's more proper. Let me serve him like hot spaghetti. Come on now. That's what he wants. Put him on a platter. My goodness. Okay. He said it doesn't matter. KD on me though. And he passes. And it's a bucket. I guess he read the play. He wanted to go to work, but he read the play. Facu said I'm that dude. Okay. Show me then, boy. What are we doing here? You can see they have to switch on the bruh. Boom! The minute KD switches, because they forced the switch, it's a bucket. Before that, he's like, that's a foul. Before that, there was a foul, man. And you can see he's eating. My goodness, oh my God, that Kyrie's disgusting, man. Bruh, come on now. Boom. Kyrie, you know, IB. Look at this package, the sequence. My God, doesn't matter if there's defense. My God. Oof. Tough pass. Okay, shoot that, Blake. Okay, no. What we doing? Spacing. Okay, cook him. That's Island. Gilligan's. What are we doing here? Good double. One more. Good pass. That's gotta go, boy. My goodness, Blake. He said, I'm trying to eat. Get me a plate. My goodness, man. Going to work. Good curl. What are we doing? Fry him then. My goodness. He said reverse me. Put him in a hearse me. Pause that though. That's Blake. My goodness, man. You can see he's tired. He's putting in that work. This changed the whole game. And then right here, you can see Facu sets a back screen on KD. Kyrie obviously picks it up, and they have to force switch that. So now KD's trailing Facu, and right here, KD's going under. He's going under to meet Facu because he doesn't shoot like that. And then Blake just picks him up, not paying attention to KD. And then now Jokic is wide open. And then now look at this. There's a chain reaction. Dime to the corner, wide open, bruh. Boom. Bruh. And then just like that, it's a tray ball by Jamaico. I'm not Jamaico. Jordan. Okay, so what we doing here? They gotta fix still the little things they gotta fix up, but regardless, the attention to detail has been better and less mistakes has been happening. Double right there, and you gotta make the right pass. That's gotta go. My goodness, Blake. He said I can eat. Just give me a plate. You can see he's hella tired. He's panting. This is how you know Kyrie's just different, man. Look at this, man. Moving forward, doing a quick hezzy, twinkle toes into a behind the back on the move, and then walk back, still does another behind the back. Cleanly. No fumble, no kick. Like, only if you play ball, you know how tough that right there was. Boom, boom. While going backwards, double behind the back. That's tough. Good V cut. Good redirect. What are we doing? Good screen. See the brush? And then, good pump fake, boy. Cook him then. Okay, show me something. Okay, hand off. No, we don't. Oh, yeah, that's how you fit. Blake. My fault. It's my fault. My bad. Blake knows. That wasn't looking great. What we doing? Okay, good pass. One more, bro. You can't leave him. My goodness. You can't leave him. He can't see him. All he sees is rim. My goodness, that's Katie, man. And you can see Mike Malone, like, really? Out of all people, this who you leave, y'all? Come on now, man. KYP. He's mad about that. You already know. The coaches and the players tell you everything. They tell you everything. No matter what media says. Coaches, players tell you everything by their reactions. Pay attention to it. Blow by. And then they got to help it. And look, Kyrie, how you felt. Boom. My goodness. So KD comes in the game, you already know. Who we got? Blake and Kyrie comes in the game right now, too. Yo! He's like, who we guarding? Okay, so who's guarding who? And you can see right now, Jamaica come in to match up with KD. But basically, right, they cut the lead down to 3. Bruh. Rebound that shit. We want McGee doing shimmy hooks. That's what we want. Come on now, man. What are we doing here? My goodness, man. That was disgusting. They didn't help. Good pass fake. My goodness, boy. That's Katie. Are you crazy? It's the 4th quarter. Look at that eye. He's like, we ready. We here. Oh, my goodness. We tied? Come on now. You don't, bruh. Come on now. We about to wake up right now. We about to, bruh. Come on. You know what time it is. And then this is a struggle lineup for the Nuggets. Obviously, they have MPJ, but they have to score with him. Kyrie has it. That's got to go. That's got to be a bucket. Good strip, Kyrie. Good way to put your hand in there. Come on, look at the intensity on defense. Look how the energy changes. Attention to detail. And he kicked it. Your last one out. He's always looking at him like it's Cap. It's Cap. You know it was you. And they take on McGee right away and bring in Joker. What are we doing here? Good pat. My goodness, boy. Great block, Kyrie. What are we doing here? Kill him. They got a foul. Has to be. Bruh, great defense. Look at attention to detail, the intensity. They're locked in now. They say they don't play defense, though. What are we doing? Kill him. And that was a late pass. Should have been on the money right there. That's why it's going to be short because MPJ put a hand up to contest. And Katie, it could have been a foul, but he had to now shoot it. You know, his hand was in the way, so he couldn't get a proper flick. And then good tip right there. And that's why it was short. Oh, my God. Dive. They say we alive. Great defense. You know that we thrive. My goodness. Good rebound. Kyrie got pushed. And look at him. He didn't complain to the refs. He said, that's my fault. I should have just boxed out. I didn't box out, so the push happens. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Gotta pay attention to these things, man. Kill him. And then right here, see, Jeff Green should do a short roll. He should do a short roll, but he keeps going because they're helping in the gap. So he's thinking he would just stop for a short roll. They help. Then he passes to KD or the corner. And then great block, KD, but you can see make a mistake again. Come on, Jeff. And you can see Kyrie's like, yeah, I thought you were gonna, I thought you were gonna stop right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of their weaknesses too right now is turnovers, man. They gotta fix that. What are we doing? My goodness, man. Great contest, KD. Great contest, Blake, and that should have been an offensive foul. That's why you see Blake's like, God damn, because he kicked his foot out on his ankle. But, Blake hobbling, coming up the court. They want Blake to set the screen because of the popability. What are we doing here? Get Jokic involved in the screen as well, too. And there we go. Pocket. Good curl. Good drift. My goodness. Get this. Can I have it, though? I'm not your average Joe. What are we doing, man? Good way to go. See, they're going under all the screens because Facu don't be pulling like that. See? Go under. That's KYP. You see what I'm saying? KYP. Know your personnel. Great switch. Even though they didn't want to, then the fouls. That's the one thing, too. Fouls. You got to have the basketball. He's like, it's not a foul if you don't have the ball. I poked it out. Anyways, but the fouling, man. The fouling and the offensive rebounds and turnovers. Those are the top three things that, my goodness. And then they call the offensive foul. Those are the top three things that are actually, little problems. Not little, but, decent problems that they gotta fix. 1-3, 1-4 pick and roll. What are we doing? And right here, see, KD's going into the gap, and then Kyrie passes behind him because he sees MPJ coming, and he thought KD was going to stop again, short again. Same thing that Jeff did. And you can see that's where the miscommunication happened. Hey, they're going to pre-rotate because you was hot. Good way to communicate, Kyrie. Okay, what are we doing here? And you can see, obviously, KD telling him, nope, come my way. Let's go. What are we running? Pass to KD. He didn't. Come off the curl. Blake again. Rip through. You already know. That's KD. Are you crazy? It's time to turn it on. I'm on my shit lately. What are we doing here? Okay, they set the screen. Good, bro. Good fight. Look at the defense. You see the aggressiveness, the intensity, the attention to detail. Good crossover. And if you got to force a lean in three, that's what you got to force. Look at the defense. They say they don't play defense. They say this and that in the third. You could just turn it on. Look right here, the screen. They want Jokic on him. Jokic on him with the ability, but off the screen, then he hits. He hits Blake Griffin. About to be a dime, but now look, Blake Griffin is, he's not part of the play, and that's a turnover for KD. But, it looks bad on the stat sheet, but if you read the context or you look at the footage, you'll see that it wasn't even his fault. It's just, bruh. Is one of those ones. And KD right here, pause. Instead of him using his ass to shield and push Jokic out, he kind of turns sideways and tries to face up with him. And then Jokic just bodies and breaks his chest, gets the rebound and puts it up. You get what I'm saying? And just right there, that was just, bully. No way! Why didn't you call the foul? Jokic always complaining, man. Come on now. You can't be every single time. But like I was saying, offensive rebound, second chance points has been an actual issue for the Brooklyn Nets. That's something that, because, again, losing Aldridge and then not having DeAndre, even sometimes when DeAndre is there, giving up offensive rebounds because, positioning and they're not gang rebounding. So they obviously got to improve that as well, too, especially for this playoffs. What are we doing here? My goodness, boy. Boom. With the excuse me bump. My goodness, let me abuse these chumps. What are we doing? And then look at this. Great defense, Blake. When I eat, let me use a plate. What are we doing here? And then in the gap, you see, you could gap and then recover and then contest. Rebound, D-sound, gang rebound. What are we doing? Gang rebound, good stuff. There you go, gang rebound. The ball shouldn't even never bounce. Someone got to go up and try and get it. But it is what it is. They boxed out, so it's good. Look at this. Then they call offensive foul. That's a swim move. Regular swim. Yo, I didn't even get a chance to swim or do anything. Facts. No, I'm saying how we both know he's going to flop. All four of us know he's going to flop. I'm just taking my time. I know he's about to flop. That's what I'm just about to do with my right hand and see if he fails. What we say, and fucking fat boy, man. Bro, I'm not talking shit, B. Fuck, I don't know. Bruh, the refs, man, in their feelings. What are we doing here, okay? Hand off, good defense, Kyrie. Good way to shield, good way to fight and go to the corner, push off. Bruh, boom. goodness. With the push off the one leg off Jokic, man. That boy moving slow, quick, man.